Yo, what's up, people? It's Mood616 here, and yeah, got a CD update for you. This is everything that I've got over the last month, so this is for the month of September. I'm actually quite thankful. I had like a huge package of CDs coming that didn't arrive before the month was end, but I'm kind of glad because I got like so much stuff right now, and this will be a fine update. So, but next month I'll have fucking shit tons, I think. First up, I picked up Dulio, the Basement Tapes. This is actually one of the only records out of this whole thing I haven't actually got to yet. I just got it yesterday. The case came broken, that's awesome. It's just a compilation of tracks I did with like random people and stuff, like Steezel's on here and shit. This is from 1988 to 1994. Pretty fucking cool shit. Big fan of Dulio, man. Very underrated MC. This guy never ever gets talked about at all. So, Dulio, awesome shit. Or I'm looking forward to checking about that out anyways. I'm curious because I've never, I mean, his first album came out I think in 2005 or something like that, so it's quite old material. Next up, the Porn Theater Ushers. This is Mr. Jason's group. If you're not familiar with him, put out an album last year, the Frankensteins record. It's fucking dope. Yeah, this is kind of considered an EP. It's got 10 tracks on it, but very, very entertaining. MC Nabo Rock, he's fucking very entertaining. Kind of reminds me of like, some of his flows remind me of Esoteric a little bit for some reason. And I was actually just listening to it a few minutes ago, and just totally reminded me of Esoteric a little bit. But yeah, dope beats, Mr. Jason, awesome shit. Got the prelude to a classic by Slum Village. This is just a mixtape. It's not bad. It is what it is, you know. I like old Slum Village. I mean, pretty much everything. I mean, I shouldn't say pretty much everything. I do like some of the stuff was after Dilla was whatever. But I'm a big fan of Elzai, so try to pretty much grab anything that he's on. So the Evil Ebenezer album, can't fucking Ebenezer. Used to be called just Evil. He's a cat from Vancouver. I have his first record that he put out, and it was actually really good. This album sucks. It's fucking terrible. It's really poppy sounding. There's even like auto-tune and shit on here. I was really, really disappointed with this, man. Lyrically, he's not that bad though. Like, to be honest, some of the tracks are pretty good lyrically, but the beats are fucking horrible. And hooks are bad and shit. I don't know, man. I actually, it kind of disgusts me a little bit. It's just such a step down from his previous work. So I picked up the iReels record. Yeah, you know, I remember seeing this posted quite a few times on the net, and I didn't really know a lot about the dude, and then I looked closer and I noticed it was all produced by Keo Itachi. So then I was like sold on the fucking thing. Picked it up, or I checked it out last year. I actually just downloaded the record. I never got around to picking it up till now. But this is a fucking wicked record, man. Fucking amazing shit. Really like Keo Itachi's productions. Fucking bangs, man. It's awesome shit. Next up, another older record from, I believe, 97. Yeah, Big Mike's sophomore solo record. Still Serious. Man, I'm a big fan of Big Mike, man. I think he's one of the most underrated MCs of all time. You know, if I ever make an underrated MCs list, Big Mike's definitely going to be on there because this guy really never gets talked about. He's always kind of that overshadowed, you know, ghetto boy. I mean, he only did the one record with the Ghetto Boys, but it's a fucking good record. You know, it's not as good as, you know, Something Serious, but this is still a good record, though. If you like, you know, old South music, which was actually good back in the day, yeah, this is good shit. Next up, I finally got a copy of this. Yeah, I had to order straight from the website, but Rhyme Asylum, State of Lunacy. Yeah, these guys are from the UK. Fucking dark, man. Really dark beats and rhymes and shit like that, but just fantastic. It's got a really cool vibe. you're into that type of shit, it's not horrorcore or nothing. It's just kind of, it's just dark, you know. Really fucking good shit though, man. You know, if you're somebody that can't get past accents and stuff, then this is probably not for you. I suggest passing on this one, but I do highly recommend this. I'm a really big fan of this group. This is their first album. I haven't heard much of them recently, but I'm really hoping that they put out something, you know, in the near future, because these are, Crime Asylum is definitely one group to be checking out. Awesome shit. Finally got around to picking up Brutality Part 1, Necro's compilation album. All produced by Necro. You know, I was listening to this the other day, and I forgot how fucking hard Rain and Blood bangs on here, man. That beat is sick. It's just fucking silly, man. The one thing about this record that cracks me up, if you look at the back credits, actually no, you know what? Mr. Hyde is on the cover here. It even says his name right on the cover. But it's funny because all the songs with Mr. Hyde, it doesn't actually say him on the back due to their falling out or whatever. But I just thought that was interesting because I don't know, his name is still on the cover, but whatever. But overall, this is actually pretty good. The beats are fucking killer, man. I'm a big fan of it. Next up, I picked up A+'s, I guess it's called the Plea Mix Volume 1. This is just basically just a compilation of stuff that he was on, either solo stuff or stuff that he was featured on and stuff. It's actually pretty dope though, man. It's got some really good fucking tracks on here. I pretty much have most of the songs that are on here from albums and, you know, EPs and shit like that. But no, it's actually pretty decent, man. If you're a fan of Hyro, just gotta have it in the collection. It was one thing I was missing, so I had to pick it up. It was cheap. It was like, I think I only paid like $3 for it. Next up, picked up King Sun's EP, the '94 release. This was one of the very last albums actually ever released on Cold Chillin' Records. I think the last being Cool G Rap's 456. But this came out in 1994. Oh man, yeah, this is fucking dope, man. I'm a big fan of King Sun. I actually like this EP better than his first album, which I'm gonna get to here. But yeah, it's just got the fucking ridiculous diss track to fucking Ice Cube on here. It's got a fucking sick beat, man. It comes straight fucking hardcore, man. But no, it's good though, man. I really enjoyed that. I haven't listened to it for fucking ever until I got it. Picked up the reissue of Nice and Smooth's debut album. Just classic, man. I'm a big Nice and Smooth fan. Can't go wrong with fucking, you know, Greg Nice and Smooth B. Smooth B's voice is just fucking amazing, man. But yeah, you know, classic first record. Personal classic. I wouldn't call it a classic record, but it's a personal classic of mine. Yeah, it's just an album that I've owned a couple times, actually. I've had it on tape and CD, and I never knew what happened to my fucking CD of this. Kind of pisses me off because this is the reissue of it. But yeah, it's the Four Horsemen. I just had to pick it up again because, you know, whatever. You know, Cool Keith and the Cats, so it's decent, man. I think it's a pretty good record. It's not, you know, it's nothing like their first record, but picked up some Rod Yo and Joe Cooley, their first record from '89. This is fucking fantastic. I mean, there's nothing better than that cover with that acid wash fucking outfits. This is so good, man. This is a fun group, man. I highly recommend these guys if you're a fan of old school and stuff. Very entertaining. But yeah, you know, it sounds like it was from '89 to be honest, but it's good shit. I finally got around to picking up the Champion EP by Brother Ali. Yeah, I like this, man. This is a good debut EP. For some reason, I just never picked it up for, I don't know, I found it for cheap. I got it for like $5, so it's like, why not, right? Picked up Rock Creek Park, one of my favorite instrumental records of last year. I had put this off getting it so many times, and I just finally got around to picking it up. Another Mellow Music Group release. You can't go wrong with Mellow Music Group, man. Everything they put out is fucking dope. This is probably my favorite instrumental record of last year, with the exception of the first track, which has Why You On It. But Odyssey, fucking amazing producer, man. Amazing. If you don't know who Odyssey is, go look him up. He's amazing. Picked up the deluxe edition of Le Cabin California by the Far Side. I'm trying to collect all these all these deluxe editions and stuff. I'm getting pretty close. I got a couple more on the way, so. But yeah, you know, this has the album. Disc 2 has just the instrumentals, and then Disc 3 has the remix and B-sides and stuff, which is really cool. It's just, you know, another nice addition, anyways, to the collection. I picked up the reissue of Escape by Houdini. Love this fucking record, man. Can't go wrong with 5 Minutes of Funk and Freaks Come Out at Night, man. Those are wicked songs. Everyone knows the song Friends. It's good, man. The packaging's odd, though. Like, it's, you know, it's hard. It looks decent, but I don't know, it's a little bubbly for some reason. I don't know, but they're not too bad. I think these were put out by Sony, or actually, no, Traffic put these out. Yeah, okay. Traffic put. I don't know why they didn't do the harder boxes, but. And I was talking about King Sun's XL album. This is his album from. I think this came out in '89. I want to say. You know, it's got that 89 feel. It's got that old school vibe to it. It's pretty fucking entertaining, though. I like it, though. I'm a big King Sun fan. Definitely not as hardcore as the EP that he did in '94. Straight Diss and Ice Cube and shit. That was fucking pretty harsh, but yeah. Okay. On to the 2012 releases that I've picked up this month. And like I said, I have a ton of albums that are still yet to made it here. I'm probably gonna get them like Monday or Tuesday, so it'll be like a month before you even see them. Playing in the background, I got Oh No's Dr. No's Tornado Funk beat tape, basically. I'm a big fan of Oh No, so I try to pick up everything he does. You know, Oh No being Madlib's brother, very similar, but I think Oh No's, you know, just as good as producer as Madlib, in my opinion. I might get some hate on that, but whatever. Substantial, Home is Where the Art Is, another Mellow Music Group release. I've actually only listened to this one time. I did like it. I need to revisit this. I got this a couple weeks back, and I definitely need to listen to this again. I did enjoy it, but you know, I definitely need some more spins on this one. Like I said, everything Mellow Music Group is always welcome in my house, man. Big fucking fan of the label. What else did I pick up here? Alter Beats, The French Revolution. This was strictly blind buy. I never downloaded it or nothing. I picked it up strictly because of the MCs that were on this record. The very first thing I saw in here, that Freestyle was on here from the Arsonist, that sold me right away, because everything, I love Freestyle. I think he's very underrated. Doesn't get talked about. He doesn't really do a lot, though. That's the problem. But his Etched in Stone album that came out in, I believe, 2004. Fucking love that album, man. It's amazing shit. Anyways, getting off topic here. The MCs that are featured on here. Yeah. Alter Beats. I'm not. Maybe he is from France. I'm not even actually too sure. I don't really know a lot about this guy. But anyways, he's got a decent amount of fucking nice MCs on here. He's got Verbal Cans on here, Chief Comanche, Block McCloud, the Painkiller Crew, which is Amadeus, the Stampede, which is fucking. I actually really like that guy, man. I think he's actually pretty dope. Who else is on here? Main Flow, Axis Immortal, Sadat X, AG. Who else? Shabam Shadiq. You got the Lost Children of Babylon, Carnage 45, Reef Lost Cause, like I said, Freestyle, The Ab Soldier, Lord Lush, Signature, more BK, you know, and yeah, it's, you know, I just finished listening to this because I just got it yesterday. I'm gonna have to revisit this. It was decent. You know, the beats are nothing new. It's on the lines of like Gladiator boom bap a little bit. But there is the one song on here, the Lord Lust song, and Signature, man, the Takeover is fucking bangs, man. That's a good boom bap track right there. It's fucking pretty ripping, man. But yeah, I'm gonna have to revisit this one again. DJ Shadow, Total Breakdown, Hidden Transmissions from the MPC era, 92 to 96. I pretty much try to get everything DJ Shadow does. I'm a big fan. this I'm gonna have to listen to it again. I was actually listening to this while I was busy, so I didn't really soak it in too well. But yeah, I'm gonna definitely have to revisit that one too. Got the Mr. Green and Young Z record, One Crazy Weekend. I know a lot of people were shitting on this record. A lot of people were liking the beats, maybe. I mean, it's not Mr. Green's best work. Young Z's not the best, but you know, overall, for some reason I kind of like this record. It's just fun. It just has like a vibrant feel to it. You know, it's nothing. I mean, I think if you dig too deeply and think about this record too much, you're probably not going to enjoy it as much. But you know, I actually really enjoyed this, man. Like, I love it, man. I think that track's dope, man. Ha ha ha. I thought it was entertaining. Yeah, there's just some fucking good tracks on here. It's just like a summer record. I don't know. I enjoyed it. I do have the Pace One of Mr. Green album in the mail right now. Fuck, I went to go order it like 2-3 times and it kept selling out on me. It's frustrating. Next up, I got the new Blu Exile record. Give Me My Flowers While I Can Still Smell Them. This isn't even close to their first record. My Favorite Color. But you know, it's decent. It's decent. I've listened to it a few times. Yeah, I mean, it's good. It's a good record. It's just nothing like the first one. I do think My Favorite Color is overrated, to be honest. I might catch some hate for that, but I think it's a dope record. But people praise that record like it's fucking, like it's the best thing ever in the last 10 years. But I can think of a lot of records that are better than that. I showed one yesterday. Della's record's better. The new Brother Ali, Morning in American, Dreaming in Color. I know this one's getting a lot of mixed reviews too. Some people are really loving it. Some people are not liking it so much, kind of mediocre. Yeah, it's not Brother Ali's best work. I think lyrically fucking amazing. But you know, overall the record does have great feel. For me, I really enjoyed it. I think it does. I think it holds its own. You know, it's a cool record, man. I really enjoy it. It's got really cool packaging too. Kind of, it's just a short fucking box though. It's weird. Next up, got Apathy, The Alien Tongue compilation. It was good. It's got some older stuff on here. Stuff right back to 1994, I think was the earliest on here. I know a lot of people have showed this, so I don't really need to talk about this too much. But if you're a fan of Apathy, you probably pick this up, and you know it's good. I like it. It's good. Next up, it's the Bootleg Motherfuckers Volume 3, Fire Walk With Me, double disc. This has some pretty banging tracks. You know, my favorite one in the series is still the first one for sure. But no, this has got some good tracks on it. I mean, once again, it's just Apathy, compilation Apathy stuff. I picked up J-Live, The Most Interesting Man Alive. I don't know why I'm always such a sucker for getting did I say J-Live? I meant to say J-Love. If I did say J-Live, J-Live, I apologize. I'm kind of a sucker. J-Love he's such a bad MC, but I do like the projects that he puts together. It's weird. It kind of just sucks me in a little bit. I guess it's probably who he's all surrounded by, you know, like the Outdoorsman and shit like that. But you know, it's got all these cats on it. You know, it's got AG the Corner on here, Method Man, Lord Professor, Killa Shaw, Cormega's on here, Mayhem Loren, Tri Diesel, fucking Shaz Ill York, Ill Bill, Vinny Paz, Timbo King. I like it. Tragedy Gaddafi. It's got some fucking, you know, wicked features. It's got some pretty decent songs. Some of the ones where he's doing his solo tracks, not the best, but you know, I could go with J-Love or not. I got the new John Smith album, Old Man Winter. Fucking awesome record. I'm gonna do a review on this one, so I'm not gonna talk about it too much right now. But yeah, definitely check out Peanuts and Corn. It's up for sale right now. Support it, man. It's wicked. Love it. I got this from my boy Thomas over at Han Solo Records. Sent me this for free. This is the Dynamite Volume 2. This is basically, it's the second volume of this series. You know, it's got Word Burglar all over it. Fucking, you know, everybody basically from the Backburner crew. Jesse Dangerously is on here. Fucking Timbuktu, the Ghetto Sox, and so on, man. It's actually really fucking good, man. Really good shit. One of the you know, Han Solo just keeps putting out actually really quality stuff right now. I'm quite impressed. Picked up the new Tanya Morgan, I guess it's EP, You and What Army. I'm a big fan of Von P. I was not a fan of this at all. I actually really didn't like this at all. I couldn't even really get into anything on it. It just felt awkward to me. It felt a little, the hooks and stuff I wasn't feeling. You know, there's remixes. I don't know, man. It just didn't sit right with me. But if you're a fan of Tanya Morgan, you know, no, I'm not even gonna say listen to it. I don't recommend it at all. I thought it was shit. BDP and T, Broken Dreams, and Parker and the Number Man. This was just total blind buy, just underground shit that I was, you know, shopping around and buying. It wasn't bad as a concept record. You know, the song titles are like H. Boogie, which Humphrey Bogart, you got Don Cornelius, Gary Busey, you know, Howard Hughes, you know, shit like that, the Dalai Lama. It's kind of cool, man. It's a decent project. Definitely check it out. It's only 8 tracks, so it's a little short EP, but it was cheap, man. I think it was only like $8, so yeah. I don't know, it's not too bad. Pick up the Jam with the Fudge Monk. What do you want to call this? I guess it's the Red Def remixes. Yeah, everything that Samu does, I pick up. I really can't stand this packaging. I might actually just put this in the other way because that CD always seems to fall out for some reason. Yeah, pretty much anything that Damu does, I will buy because he's one of my favorite producers. I wish he would do another record, maybe a couple more records. But yeah, this is, you know, it's got the instrumentals and it's got, you know, the Elzai Wings Red Def remix, MF Doom, Coco Mango remix, the Cam Bar and Kev Brown, and so on. You know, it's fucking awesome. I love it, man. Really chill shit. Pick up the new record from Beyond from Acid Lab Records. This was fucking pretty good, actually, man. It's called Everything Backwards. I completely forgot about Beyond. Yeah, it's not bad though. It's definitely worth checking out. I recommend that. Got the new Casual and J. Rawls album, Respect Game or Expect Flames. Wow. This album didn't sound like anything how I was kind of expecting it to sound like. Actually, I wasn't really too sure because J. Rawls has kind of been all over the place with his production lately. So I guess it wasn't really too surprising what it came up sounding like, but there's some really fucking dope tracks in it. Like the title track, Respect Game or Expect Flames with Dell, is fucking dope, man. I think the album plays out really interesting. It's a very interesting album for J. Rawls and Casual. If you're not aware of who Casual is, he's from Hieroglyphics. But yeah, Casual's done a lot of different sounding albums, and this is definitely one of them. I do recommend it. I really enjoyed it. I thought it was really fun. Picked up Mad Child's Dope Stick record. Fucking everybody and their dog has showed this album on their channel. It's good, man. It's really good. I was a little disappointed that there was, you know, a bunch of songs from the EPs, like a lot of people have mentioned. I thought that kind of sucked, but I know Alex from the Underground Vault actually said something. The very first thing I noticed on this record when I was listening to it, the Little Monster blend. I still don't understand why they put that track together like that and put it in the middle of an album. I mean, to me, if I was to do, you know, take a verse from 3 songs and, you know, make a song out of it, I would put that as like a fucking hidden track or something, just something extra bonus, but not in the middle of a record. It does seem out of place. Yeah, but you know, Grenade Launcher, fuck, that song kills, man. Devil's Rejects, I think Revolution just tears that song apart, man. It's fucking awesome. Some really good tracks on here, man. I think Mad Child did a good job with this. It was worth the 12 pushbacks or whatever the fuck it was. That is the longest album I've ever had on pre-order. I had that album on pre-order from October of 2011. I think is when the first pre-order came out, and yeah, almost a year later. That's fucked up, man. That's crazy shit. Picked up the Love New York record. This is produced by Ray West. So I guess it's kind of like, I guess it's a Ray West record. The MCs that rap on this record, it's basically kind of a super group, but it's more like solo songs and stuff. If you haven't checked this out, it's got AG, Rock Marciano, who else is in here? OC, Cool Keith, Curious, and I think that's pretty much the whole group. Yeah, I think those are all the members of what they call a super group or whatever. I really liked it, man. I think Ray West production is fucking dope. Very, very mellow. It's short. Egyptology was a great song with AG and Rock Marciano. It was cool to hear Curious on some good beats, because I know Curious put out an album a couple years back that was fucking terrible, man. It was awful. So that was kind of disappointing, but yeah, it was good to hear him over some good beats and shit. But yeah, I do recommend this. This is a little harder to get to. I went to go buy this from a beautiful place. It was sold out fucking everywhere, and then I just kept looking back at places, and I ended up picking up from Access Hip Hop, and then I bought it, and it fucking went out of stock again. So I don't know if people are getting one copy, or I don't know what the fuck's going on with that, but yeah, I do recommend this though. Love New York. It's good. Very mellow though. I will warn you if you're not into that really mellow stuff. Picked up Bridges, Mocha Only, and Alatola. This was such a weird combination. I don't know where these two met up and did a record together, but in my opinion, it really worked. I know Mocha Only has got to be the hardest working Canadian MC, one of the hardest working MCs of all time. This guy has like 40 to 50 albums out. Like every time you turn around, he's putting something else out, whether it be an instrumental record like his Airport series, or just a project, you know, under Run tour, or fucking, he's working with everything. He's a good producer himself. It's just, the guy lives in the fucking studio. It's amazing. I do recommend this. I know some people have shit on this record quite a bit, but then again, a lot of people don't necessarily like Mocha Only that much, but I think he's really fucking talented, man. And everyone that I know that has worked with him has said that he's just an amazing guy to work with. You know, he's just got this really fucking, he's just always creating, you know. I've met Mocha Only a couple times myself. He seems like a really down-to-earth guy. Obviously didn't get into the whole, work ethics and stuff with him, but yeah, no, I really enjoyed it though. I mean, trying to keep up with Mocha Only releases is like fucking burn a hole in your pocket, man. But then I think some of his newer stuff has been coming out digitally only, like the instrumental stuff, which is kind of shitty if you're collecting those series and they're not coming out in hard copy. Kind of blows. But picked up the War album, Laws of Nature. It's got the production lineup on this is like fucking crazy. Like Sid Rome's, The Alchemist, Jake One, Knots, Vanderslice, and Phase is on here. It wasn't as good as I thought it was going to be. It was pretty good. I actually kind of liked his other EPs better than this, to be honest. But overall, it wasn't bad. If you're a fan of, of him, definitely check this out. It's not too bad. So, but yeah, I was really looking forward to a little more than what I got from this. So I was a little disappointed with it, but it's not so bad. I don't know if I highly recommend it. And the Stu Bangers and Vanderslice Stickers with Attitude record. Definitely highly disappointed with this record. I was not very impressed with this at all. In my opinion, the best song on this record by a long shot is First Degree Murder with Vinnie Paz, Rock Marciano, self-titled. The beat just fucking bangs. But honestly, I didn't find the beats overly that crazy. Like, they do a lot of good beats on other records and stuff, and I was really anticipating something kind of special from this, but it wasn't, it wasn't shitty. It just wasn't their best work in my opinion, but I don't know. It is what it is, I guess. It's not bad though. Not bad. I'm definitely gonna spin that one a couple more times. And the one and only fucking vinyl I picked up this month was the DJ Crucial EP. Is there actually a name for this? I think it's just called Retroactive. Yeah, Retroactive. Basically what this is like, it's kind of two sides. It's got a 12-inch on here. Yeah, like the Elf Crew, no question. The SP remix, Large Pro, Mr. Grimline, United. SP remix on here, and then it's got the instrumentals. And then the EP side, it's got casual shit that he produced. It's casual, Edo G, Grim Teacher's song, which is fucking sick, man. Black Spades on here. Capo Jai Davis with Fat X Struggle. This is fucking dope, man. I really fucking love the cover. Yeah, it's kind of cool though. I like picking up EPs on vinyl. It's kind of cool. But yeah, it's just sounds like 90s stuff. Pretty fucking cool. So yeah, so that's the that is the update for everything that I've got over the last month. So at the end of October, I'll have a pretty big one because I do have a lot of stuff coming, a lot of stuff on the way. So, all right. So Moon616, thanks for watching and subscribing. Peace.